Okay, let me just start the recording. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Monday evening live session. Let me clarify certain things about Train the Trainer. A lot of people had that question, that doubt. So, first of all, let me clarify that. That what is the Train the Trainer, and what is basically. So, how many of you are clear about Train the Trainer? Just type me in the chat box. Are you clear about Train the Trainer program, which we have just started? We have just launched last week. Just give me yes, no in the chat box quickly. Of course, I'm going to clarify that, but I just want to check with you guys first. That what is your understanding? Okay, need some clarity. Okay, no, you don't know. Everybody, just type your not very clear. Super. No. Okay, 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 okay. चलो तो मैं शुरुआत करता हूं. Need clarification. चलिए चलिए. That's fantastic. So confusion creates clarity. Always remember these three C's. Whenever we have confusion, so that confusion creates clarity. Okay. So confuse होना बहुत अच्छी बात है. तो आज हम लोग confuse होते हैं पहले, and then we will get the clarity of that. So understand this. Everybody, you must be aware of the fastest way of acquiring any skill. I always propagate this principle, and that principle is L I and T. Everybody, please type LIT in the chat box and let it go in our subconscious mind. Okay, everybody, please type LIT in the chat box. Very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. This is going to be very, very powerful. What is LIT? Now, all the senior people know this. Now, what is LIT? LIT meaning learn, L for learn, learning, I for implementing, implementation, and T for teaching. So, learn, implement, and teach. This is the fastest way to acquire any skill set. Everybody understood this? Just give me yes in the chat box. First, learn the skill, implement the skill, and if you want to become the master in that skill, teach it to others. Correct? So here we are learning Lean Six Sigma. In your process, in your office, in your factory, you implement Lean Six Sigma, some tools or a project. Okay. Once you have the experience of learning and implementation, the third step is the most important, which is called teaching. All right. So what happens is in Lean Six Sigma, when you become black belt, master black belt, or a full-time consultant, training becomes an integral skill, a must-have skill for you, a must-have skill. So it is by default. आपको आना ही चाहिए. So डॉक्टर बनने के बाद आपको let's say if you become a MBBS doctor, a basic surgery आपको आनी ही चाहिए. It's a basic thing. Similarly, when you become a Lean Six Sigma black belt, master black belt, or a consultant, okay, so basic training skills are necessary because you are going to become a trainer internally, or if you are a consultant, it will be as a profession, you have to impart training, give training to others. Okay, now what happens? So this is what we have created, this platform where this Train the Trainer between 7 to 8 p.m. This platform is open for everybody in our community. Take up one topic. Let's say you take up Pareto analysis. Okay, 80-20 Pareto. Simple. Okay, you take up that topic, take one example, go to, and explain that maybe with the PowerPoint presentation or with our own curriculum PPTs as well. You can use them and present it in front of people. The objective of that, if you remember last time I spoke about it, that it's called flow of your thought. The moment your flow of your thought gets cleared, okay, your brain gets habituated to throw the words around that, the thoughts will start flowing very fluently, just like water. Okay, that is the state we want to achieve. So once you achieve that state, then you take any subject, you will become a fantastic speaker. Are you understanding this? That is the main objective of the train the trainer. So we are getting multiple objectives here. We are becoming better trainer, better speaker. We are understanding our concepts very well. Okay, with this methodology. Okay, and I will be there. I will give you some tips, techniques, some input so that you can improve. And we had started this last time as well. We had two presenters last week. You can check out that. And then we had the train the trainer program. Okay, so I think it was last Monday, I believe. Okay, so you just check out last Monday's recording of the train the trainer program, and there I just mentioned all the details. So the recordings will be available in masterclass archive. Okay, let me just type that for the new people, everybody. uh Masterclass archive. Okay, so for the new people, whenever we have the live class, the recording will be available in masterclass archive. You can check it later. Clear now, everybody? So this platform, use this platform at the fullest, and open up, make mistakes, mumble fumble. This is for the for our upgrading purpose only. Okay, so this is a platform where you can make absolutely mistakes. There will not be, so we will do the recording, but that recording will not be posted. So make sure, don't worry about log kya kahenge. Are you clear? Just give me yes in the chat box. Everybody's clear? Just give me clear in the chat box. Clear. तो फंडा क्लियर हो गया. दिस इज व्हाट वी आई वांट टू अचीव. आई वांट everybody in the community to be a fantastic trainer speaker, so that you can become a full-fledged consultant into this. Clear hai? And not only consultant. See, that's what I always say this. I was an introvert person. My communication skill was very poor. The moment I start working on this in this field of Lean Six Sigma, my complete personality transformed. 360-degree transform. Okay, so that I want that personality change to be brought in your personality as well. That is what this train the trainer. So जब तक प्रैक्टिकल आप नहीं करोगे ना, अब जब तक आप पानी में नहीं उतरोगे, आपको तैरना नहीं आएगा. Okay, nobody will give you that platform. That platform has to be given and has to be taken by you. But now I'm providing this platform. Please come forward and take the best of this opportunity. Okay, so every Monday, every Saturday will come at 7 to 8 p.m. before my session starts. Okay, and we will take half an hour, 20 minutes, 15, whatever time is available. We will make the most out of it. Are you clear, everybody? How many of you will do this? Just type I in the chat box. How many of you will take the maximum, what you can say, advantage of this system? Just type I in the chat box. Okay. Now I have realized one thing, that Monday में बहुत सारे लोगों को तकलीफ होती है. Mondays are very hectic. Okay. So I will have to just think about it. मैं हमारे टीम के साथ बात करेंगे. Okay. अगर मंडे को 7 से 8 का टाइम लोगों को पॉसिबल नहीं हो रहा है, तो we will only stick to Saturdays, but we'll make sure whenever the time is there, we will make the maximum of it. Okay. Sure. Clear है? Now I believe everything is clear. Any doubt? हाँ, so as of now we have kept 7 to 8 अजर जी, but बहुत से लोगों ने आज भी मैसेज भेजे, सर मेरा मीटिंग है, सर आई विल बी ट्रैवलिंग. Lot of people had given their topics today. Okay, 3 of them had given their topics. They had decided, but last moment में there was some meeting in their office, there was a travel plan or something like that, and that got fizzled. That's what we had to cancel the today's session of 7 to 8. Okay, anyways, doesn't matter. This platform is ready, and this is that clarity was required. So I think by seeing this recording later, other people also will get the clarity. And whenever you get stuck, this is a number you have to just ask. Okay. And thanks to a lot of people, they asked the question that what is this train the trainer program, because they were not aware of this. Okay, so whenever you get doubt, just send a message and we will be there to clarify that. Okay. Kamalji, if you have missed the class, no worries. I've just typed masterclass archive. Okay. Can somebody type? Yeah, let me just copy and paste it over here. So you can just have to check masterclass archive, which is there in your folder. Okay, so आप वहां पे उसके recordings देख सकते हो. ठीक है, चलिए तो शुरुआत करते हैं आज की क्लास का, which is about a project case study. Right? See, Lean Six Sigma is all about solving the problems through the project. Okay, and more the projects you go through, more confidence you will get that the same tools you have to master. That's it. Why we have to study the projects? The only reason why we have to study the project, because then we will have that realization that if I focus on the basic tools to begin with, then I can master this methodology. Now let me release your pressure. Okay, let me just give you something very interesting today. Majority of the projects, okay, in the industry now, Uh, you might be aware of yellow belt, green belt, black belt. Yes. Now, master black belt don't do the projects. Understand this. They are the mentors. It's like the coach of the cricket team. The coach of the cricket team does not pay the match, but their role is to coaching, mentoring, guiding, okay, strategizing. All these are this MBB's level. Okay. Now, yellow belt are generally small projects. Okay, small projects, Kaizen projects or small projects. Those are called yellow belt level projects. Green belt projects are medium complex projects. Make a note of this. Medium complex. Okay. And black belt projects are high complex projects. Now, let me give you a bulb on moment. Let me give you a bulb on moment. In the industry, whenever you become a full-time, full-fledged professional consultant into this, you will find majority of the project, I would say 80% of them would fall in the green belt level category. Majority of them will fall into the green belt level category. Remaining 20% will be, I'm not considering the yellow belt projects as of now. We are very small projects. वो भी आएंगे, लेकिन if I see the major chunk will be green and black belt. Now, if you focus on your green belt tools and you know what I can say, become master in the green belt, the fundamental basic tools like project charter, SIPOC, fishbone analysis, basic hypothesis, camper, all these are basic tools. If you are very well versed with them, then you can do any project in the world. Okay, how many of you have got the bulb on moment right now? That's okay. Then green belt project पे अगर हम focus करेंगे, then I can become a good consultant as well. Just type BO in the chat box. BO is bulb on. Bulb on, bulb on. Okay, so you will be using certain. It's like understand it. It's like green belt is just like your general surgeon or a general doctor. So maximum भीड़ कहाँ पे होती है? जनरल डॉक्टर के पास होती है. Majority of the problems will be solved at that level. Okay, there will be few complex problems that will go to the surgeon. That will be go to the master. What you can say, MS doctor. Okay, जहाँ पे बहुत बड़ी सर्जरी की जरूरत होगी. So that will be the black belt level project. So I can see that analogy which will be fitting. Okay, speciality. Yes, exactly. Right. So majority green belt level पे settle हो जाएंगे. So focus on the green belt more. That's the reason why in the live session also मैं foundation पे काम करता हूँ ज़्यादा. I work on the green belt and the black. Of course black belt भी करते हैं, लेकिन green and black belt tools में ज़्यादा हम लोग focus करते हैं. Because those are the tools which will give us the results. Clear everybody? Just give me yes in the chat box. Now we'll come to the project. So this is the project driven methodology. So more the projects we are doing, more will be success we can get. Okay, so I'm just sharing a PowerPoint presentation with you on my screen right now, and this will be presented to you in your masterclass archive. Okay, so below the recording of the video, there will be this PPT also will be there. This presentation also will be available. Okay, so our LSS meaning Lean Six Sigma. Okay, so everybody in this journey, remember LSS. Whenever you come across LSS, it means Lean Six Sigma. Okay, so whenever, just a second. So whenever there is a project, and I always say that to solve the problem, you need not to be from that domain, from that industry. Okay, that's the only reason why we could cater to pharmaceutical and manufacturing and banking sector and insurance sector, telecom sector. We are not experts. We don't have the working knowledge of all those sectors, but that is not required. That's what I want to propagate here. Okay, so our SNG's corporate model, which is our what you can say consulting model, is very simple, and that model is the partnership of domain and DMAC. Very, very powerful. Okay, this partnership model is called as domain and the DMAC model. Now, what does it mean? Let me explain you. Now, for example, with the help of this model only, we go to literally any industry and solve their problem only with the focusing on this methodology. We are experts in this. That's what we are learning. We are becoming experts in this DMAC framework, how this framework is used in various aspects. Okay. And the domain knowledge is always there with the clients, right? For example, let's say if I go to a pharma company, okay, now in the pharma company, I need not to know how the tablets are made. What is the what you can say? What is the formula for that tablet or that liquid or whatever that medicine is being made over there? I need not to be expert of that process. That is not required because that knowledge is already there with those those process owners. What they don't know is the problem solving knowledge which we have with us. And that is the reason we do this partnership model of domain and DMAC, where we use their domain knowledge, okay, and they use our DMAC knowledge, and that is how we solve the problem. Are you clear? Just type yes in the chat box. This is a partnership of the process knowledge as well as the problem solving knowledge. So our role is just to bring DMAC knowledge on the table. उनसे हमको करवाना है step by step. They already know, they already are expert in their process, but they don't know. They might be biased about it. So that bias has to be removed, and we have to just follow the step by step process, and we can solve the problem. Okay. So that is the reason I'm going to explain you how one of the one of the insurance company, okay, how they solved their problem. So I'm just going to take you through this entire process step by step. Okay. So this project case study is about insurance sector, and one of our student has done this project successfully in their company. Okay. So the name of the company will always be masked, but some important information we are extracting and putting it in front of you. Now, if you are from this sector, similar kind of case studies you can gather, and you can basically present it to your future employer if you are going for the interview. Okay, these kinds of case studies will basically give a lot of confidence and added advantage to your candidature. Okay, now let's come to the insurance sector. So the title of the project is, there is an Australian healthcare industry, which is IOB. What is IOB? IOB is insurance on behalf of. It's kind of a outsourcing. Okay. Now the European country, the Western countries like US and Europe and Australia, New Zealand, all these European countries have their the salaries of the local employees are very high. So what they do, they outsource. Okay, they outsource that that process to the countries like India, Vietnam, and Bangladesh and other countries where they can speak English, they can communicate, and they can basically solve this. Okay, so so Australian healthcare IOB accuracy improvement project. So the accuracy was the challenge for them. So basically they wanted to improve accuracy, and that's why they have taken this Lean Six Sigma project. Okay, so in the define phase, the first one I just broke down to the project charter. The first one is called the business case. Now this is very, very interesting. What is business case, by the way? Business case is something like why this project is important for the business. Very simple. In one sentence, why this project is important for why this problem is crucial, critical for the business. That is what the business case is all about. So what they have written, the accuracy of the IOB process is critical for the financial health of our organization, as well as for the satisfaction of our customer. Okay, so let's say there is a counterpart in India, and there's a company in Australia. Okay, so this entire process, the transaction between Australian company and the Indian outsourced company. Okay, so accuracy is very important part. वो होता है ना, वो if they make a contract, they would have some percentage accuracy in their SLA, service level agreement. Okay, in their case, the target has been given as 99%. I'll come to that. So currently the accuracy of this IOB process is 97.46, which is falling short of the target, which was set at 99%. So 99% was agreed, the SLA, which is service level agreement, but as of now, the team was getting 97.46. So there is a gap of almost 1.5%, which they wanted to bridge. Okay. So these errors can also result in financial losses for the organization, as well as the potential legal and regulatory risk. Now, because there is a medical, insurance associated, so there is a lot of legal and regulatory risk associated with this. So accuracy mattered a lot. Okay. So this project will focus on improving the accuracy of this, IOB process to meet our target, which will help us to reduce error, improve customer satisfaction, and increase the revenue. So this is why the project is required for the business and for the customer as well. Clear? This is called a business case. Are you clear with this? Just type yes in the chat box. Everybody. This is how you can write the business case in 2 to 3 sentences. Why my project is important for the business and for the customer. If I don't do it right now, what will be the implication? What are the financial losses we are making? Everything you can write down in the business case. Okay. Very good. Then comes the problem statement, and we have made it very simple template we have given. The problem statement says the data collected from Jan, let's say 2024 to December 2024 shows that the current IOB process has accuracy of 97.46. That's what they've taken 1 year data. They've taken average percentage of that, which is 97.46. So which results in errors in billing and payment. And these errors lead to delays in payments, incorrect billing, and reduced customer satisfaction. Okay. So because of this accuracy problem, billing may be problem aa raha hai, and then payment may be problem aa raha hai, and because of that, customer is unhappy with this. Okay. So this is the main. So business case is about what is, why this project is important for the business. Problem statement is about what is wrong in the process right now. With the help of data, we have to give the actual number here. Okay, this is called problem statement. Then comes the goal statement, which says the goal of this project is to improve the accuracy rate of IOB process from 97.46 to 99% by June, let's say 2025. Let's say imagine that. Okay. So this is called problem statement, goal statement, and a business case, which is an integral part of the project charter. Okay. Then comes why target is taken 99 only, because Subhaji, as we have seen in the business case, if you go back to the business case, it is clearly written that the target is 99%, that the Australian company has set an agreement with this outsource company or agency of 99% SLA. That हम आपको पेमेंट तभी करेंगे जब आप हमें 99% का accuracy दोगे. Okay. So that was the agreed percentage, and that was the target set by the project team members. Okay. Sure. So this is the goal statement. Now the project scope. What is the scope of the project? The scope of the project is what is the boundary of the project. Are you understanding? Yes. What is the scope of the project? What is the boundary? What is the first step of the project? And what is the last step of the project, of the process, by the way? Which process I will focus? That is called the scope of the project. Which process steps I will focus to improve the accuracy? What is the first step and what is the last step, and whatever in between, that is called the scope of the project. So the project will focus on the IOB process for Australian healthcare services that are outsourced to India. The scope of the project will include the following processes and departments: claim submission and processing, eligibility verification and validation, payment processing and reconciliation, and customer service and support. So these are the 4 major processes which are included in the scope of the project. Are you clear with this? Just type yes in the chat box. Are you clear with this? Just give me yes in the chat box. Scope clear hai? Correct? So if I have to improve the taste of tea, I always give this example, which I love. Okay. So boiling the water se leke, correct, serving the hot cup of tea. So ye sabhi process steps will be the scope of the project on which we will work upon, and those processes will be improved so that our project can be successfully executed. Clear? That is called a project scope. Project scope defines the boundary and the focus area for the team. Okay. Now, ye jo hai processes, which tool do we use? basically to list down these processes. Type in the chat box. Let me see who can give the right answer for this question. Which tool in define phase we use to list down all these processes? Type in the chat box. Everybody. हाँ, वेरी नाइस. ओनली दो जवाब, बाकी के लोगों का कहां है जवाब? एवरीबॉडी राइट डाउन. SIPOC, exactly. It is SIPOC, 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 which is supplier input process, output, and customer. Supplier input process. When we say the center column process, so these are the process steps which will be listed in SIPOC. Everybody write SIPOC. 80-20 nahi aayega. 80-20 will come later. That will to prioritize what are the reasons. Okay. What are the factors? Uske liye 80-20 aayega. Not for the process. Okay. Very good. So then now this is SIPOC. That's what I was expecting the answer earlier. Okay. So SIPOC is what? Supplier input, process, output, and customer. So how do we do SIPOC? First, we list down the processes which are included in the boundary, like for the claim submission and processing, eligibility verification, payment process reconciliation, and customer service and support. So पहले processes लिख लिए. Then what is the input for step number 1? So for claim submission, okay, now of course I'm not aware of this process. I'm just making you guys, a little aware about the SIPOC. Okay, so what is the input for the claim submission? The patient information and insurance plan details. Okay, so simple, you can understand when we get hospitalized. Okay, so we claim for the insurance, right? It can be a cashless claim or non-cashless claim, whatever it is, right? So then there is a claim processing, claim settlement process. That exactly what is happening here. That entire claim settlement, claim processing has been outsourced to this Indian company, and they are doing this stuff. Okay, so this is the process. So then the next step is eligibility verification, which is done with the claim submission form. That is the input. Okay, which is so then input comes from the supplier, right? So patient information will come from the patient. Okay, and insurance plan will come from the agent, healthcare provider. Okay, so it depends on which input is coming from whom. So that becomes the supplier. Okay, so claim submission form, healthcare provider, and claim submission department is giving us. Then the third process is payment processing and reconciliation. And what is the input? Eligibility verification report, claim submission. And so these are the inputs for each and every process step. And on the other side, you have the output as well. So claim submission is claim submission form, okay, which will go to the healthcare provider. Then for the eligibility verification, you have the eligibility verification report. That will be the output of the process, which will go to the healthcare provider again. Again, the payment processing and reconciliation. So payment request form will be the output, which will again go to the healthcare provider. And the last one is customer services support, which is payment status update, which will go directly to the patient, the payer, and the healthcare provider. So this is a SIPOC, which will give us immense amount of clarity. Okay, and if it is done properly, you will get lot of critical insights here. Okay, for example, everybody knows y is equal to function of x. Correct? Y is equal to function of x. Everybody knows this equation. Just give me yes in the chat box. सबको पता है equation y is equal to function of x, where y is output variable and x is input variable. Okay. So our output is depending on input. So if SIPOC is done rigorously and religiously, then you will find all the inputs. These are x's. Okay. So आपको यहाँ पे ये column में आपको सब x's मिल जाएंगे. You will get all the x's in this column called inputs. Very, very important. Okay. Plus, stakeholder analysis, stakeholder management. Correct. So you will get all the stakeholders in the column of supplier and in the column of customer. So if the SIPOC is done properly, you will get a lot of inferences or insights which are important for the project. Clear SIPOC? Just give me yes in the chat box. Yes, RACI and the stakeholder, which we'll see just now after this. Clear hai everybody? Just give me yes. Any doubt you have, please let me know in the chat and I will clarify this. Okay. Super clear. See, now this is how as a trainer you need to replicate this system. Once you explain the concept, explain, get the feedback that is it clear? Do you want any clarity, any clarification, any doubt? Okay, so ये बीच बीच में आपको पूछते रहना पड़ेगा. And there is a rule called 5 minutes rule. Okay, in the live session, in the online session, there is a rule called 5 minutes. After every 5 minutes, you have to ask the question to the audience, that type in the chat box, engage for engaging the audience. Okay, it's called 5 minutes rule. Clear hai everybody? Yeah. Is there any another method to PSP? What is PSP? So clear है everybody? till यहां तक clear है? हाँ अजर जी, जरा पीएसपी क्या है? हाँ, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग, ये जैसे हम लोग सिर्फ डिफाइन फेज पे है, राइट? सो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग पे हम लोग अभी आएंगे. फर्स्ट हम लोग एनालाइज करेंगे, देन इंप्रूव पे जाएंगे. ओके, सो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग, दिस इज ओनली डीमैक इज इटसेल्फ इज अ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग अप्रोच ओनली, करेक्ट? वेरी गुड. So once this is done, then this is stakeholder analysis. Okay, now stakeholder analysis is nothing but the stakeholders which we have seen here in the first column and the last column are all stakeholders. Okay, so what is the meaning of stakeholder? Stakeholder are the people, processes, department, functions which are impacting or getting impacted because of the problem. I repeat again. Okay, the people, processes, or department which are impacting or getting impacted because of the current problem. Those are called stakeholders. So you can see patients or the stakeholders, healthcare providers, insurance players, claim processing team, quality assurance, project team, management, regulators. So all these are stakeholders of the project. And what is their role and what is their influence and engagement? Okay, तो यहां पे उन्होंने थोड़ा सा अलग किया है स्टेकहोल्डर एनालिसिस, बट बेसिकली स्टेकहोल्डर एनालिसिस इज डन to see what is the engagement level of the stakeholders in the project, because ultimately this is a team activity and we would have representation of all the stakeholders in the project. Okay, because everybody's role is crucial. Okay, so whether they are following the instruction, whether they are supporting the projects through their activities and actions, that is something what is gauged through this stakeholder analysis. Okay, so this is just for your understanding. But for understanding the stakeholder analysis, I would rather suggest you to check our green belt का करिकुलम में जो दिया है ना स्टेकहोल्डर एनालिसिस, वो आपको फॉलो करना है. ठीक है? Yeah, stakeholder is defined is, for example, if you go back to the SIPOC, okay, the very simplest way to define the stakeholders are like this. Okay, so whoever comes in this process, in these two columns, are basically our stakeholders. And our Lean Six Sigma projects are basically team projects, right? So generally we should require representations from all the stakeholders, at least one representation from all the stakeholders. Okay, so let's say agent, healthcare provider. So यहाँ से हमें at least एक बंदा लगेगा जो हमें inputs provide करेगा, right? Then the claim submission department. So we should require one person from claim submission department in our basically what you can say project. Then eligibility verification department. So we should have one representation from there. Okay. Then customer service department. We should have one person from there, right? So healthcare provider se one, claim department se one, eligibility verification se one, customer service se one. Okay. Now, then apart from that, who else is remaining? So healthcare provider is already clear. So at least these 4-5 department people should be representatives in our project, and they are called stakeholders. Clear? Yes, this is a simple step. So first do the SIPOC and then identify your stakeholders and then you take them on your project. Clear hai? Just give me yes in the chat box so that I can get a confirmation. Clear? Ajarji, yes, fantastic, super. So then comes the RACI matrix, RACI matrix. What is RACI? RACI is a matrix which identifies the role and the responsibilities for the task in the project. And RACI stands for responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. Responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. Okay, so all the stakeholders in the project, either they will be responsible or accountable or consulted or informed. Okay, so let me just check what they have done in this RACI metric, or I will just, yeah. For example, I'll give you, before that, I will give you a simple example. Let's understand what is responsible and what is accountable. I'll give you a simple example of in a cricket match. In the cricket match, uh, a bowler is responsible for taking wickets and restrict the runs. The batsman is responsible to make the runs, more and more runs for his team. Okay, wicket keeper is responsible for wicket keeping. Fielder is responsible to restrict the opposition to the lowest total and field. Okay, but so they are all responsible for their own responsibilities. Okay, but there is accountability lies with one person. Who is the person who is accountable for the result for the team? Type in the chat box, everybody. Batsmen, bowlers, fielders, wicket keepers, all are for their departments. They're responsible. Who is accountable? Exactly. The captain will be accountable, okay, to basically to deliver the results, to marshal the troops so that the victory can be availed. Correct? So accountability lies with only one person who is ultimately accountable. Understand this? So responsible person are basically the doers. They are completing the task. Their role is to complete that particular task, like bowling, batting, fielding, wicket keeping. But the captain's role is to become accountable. Okay, are you clear with this responsibility, accountability? Now, let's come to consulted and informed. Okay, now let me ask you one question. Consulted का example लेते हैं. Consulted. Okay, so now let's say you are doing a project. Okay, yes, coach, exactly. I was about to. So let's say you are doing a project. Okay, now in the project you are doing. So now in the project you have got one master black belt. Let's say I am your, let's say, master black belt. I am your coach. I am coaching you as a in your project, and you have the top management person as well. Okay, so you have top management. Now, just a second.
जवाहरनगर चलेंगे.
Ji. Yeah, if you are got unmuted, make sure that you are muted all the time. Okay. Superb. Now, understand this. Now, if you are doing hypothesis testing, listen to me very carefully. Yeah? I'm talking about consulted. If you're doing hypothesis testing and you are stuck in Minitab hypothesis testing, would you go to a master black belt or would you go to top management? Type in the chat box. Everybody. Very simple. Now, if you want a consultation, आप किसके पास जाओगे? आप मास्टर ब्लैक बेल्ट के पास जाओगे या फिर टॉप मैनेजमेंट के पास जाओगे? क्लियर है? एमबीबी के पास जाओगे, मास्टर ब्लैक बेल्ट के पास, योर कोच के पास जाओगे. क्लियर? राइट? नाउ इन योर प्रोजेक्ट there is a solution. Fantastic. Is it clear, everybody? Yeah. Now, so consultant में आएगा master black belt. Now, in your project, there is a what you can say, automation, a process automation required, where you require some 20 lakh rupees investment. I'm just giving you example. Now, will you go to master black belt or will you go to top management to consult? Top management. Are you clear with this? Everybody clear? Simple. So, किसको consult कब करना है? That matrix is done in the consulted. Clear? Okay. And the last is called informed. Now, as the project progress, you need to give information and updates. For example, so you need to inform the top management, the finance department, the head of the department. Okay. Similarly, whatever changes you are doing in the process, you need to inform the process people as well. Are you understanding? So all the important stakeholders which needs to be informed about the progress, the changes, the updates, that is called, that will fall in the informed category. Okay. So this RACI metric basically defines, responsible, accountable, consulted and informed. So this way you can make the RACI metrics. Again, this they have done a little differently, but I would highly recommend, please check our green belt curriculum. Okay. Where our SIPOC, SIPOC तो सेम ही है, बट अवर स्टेक होल्डर एनालिसिस एंड रेसिमेट्रिक्स आप वहां पे एक बार चेक करिए. ठीक है, बट फंडामेंटल क्लियर है रेसिमेट्रिक का? जस्ट टाइप यस इन चैट बॉक्स. आर यू क्लियर? सो कौन से टास्क में हु विल बी रिस्पॉन्सिबल, हु विल बी अकाउंटेबल, हु हैज टू बी कंसिडर्ड, हु हैज टू बी इन्फॉर्म, ये एक मैट्रिक्स होता है. सो यू हैव टू मेक इट टास्क बाय टास्क. ठीक है, क्लियर है? फंटास्टिक, सुपर. एंड देन द कम्युनिकेशन प्लान. ओके, हु विल communicate with whom, what will be the frequency, everything. Okay, will it be communicated through email, will it be communicated through meeting, will be communicated through our toll gate reviews, the management, top management reviews, which happens. So all these things will come in the communication plan. Okay, so all these things are covered in the define phase. Once that is done, then we'll go to the measure phase. Okay, in the measure phase. So define phase में project charter, SIPOC, stakeholder analysis, raciometric communication plan. These are 5-6 tools we use generally in the define phase. Once we define it clearly, then we, and team formation, etc. All these things come, and then we go to the measure phase. Okay. In the measure phase, what we do, we collect the data, and before that, we make a data collection plan. Now, we will collect all the required information about the project. Okay, so data collection plan meaning who will collect the data, what data will have to be collected, what will be the timeline we are expecting the data. And I always say that at least collect 1 year data. Okay, because 1 year data will give us enough amount of information. Anything 1 year and above will be helpful. Okay, unless and until there is a very big change in the process you have done. Understand this. Okay, there is some modification, there is some automation or something like that. If that is not done, then at least take 1 year data. Okay, so 1 year and above, all this departments. So your particular SIPOC also will explain you for every step by step. We have to collect the data about that process, about the performance of the process. Okay, so who will collect the data? What will be frequency, where it will be stored, everything will be written in the data collection plan. Clear? So this is about collecting the data. Once the data is collected, then we'll go to the analysis of the data through our Minitab software. Now everybody has at least started using Minitab. Practice करना शुरू कर दिया है. Just give me yes in the chat box. Yes, no, yes, no. All the new people who have just recently joined, maybe yesterday or within last week. Okay, आप जितना जल्दी शुरू कर सके उतना जल्दी चालू कर दीजिए. That will help you. All right. Yes. In your new people, you would have received what you can say information on your WhatsApp. In that WhatsApp messages, how to access the Minitab software, इसका पूरा detail दिया गया है. ठीक है? Just watch out that detail. If you could not find it, reach out to our mentors number. Okay, this mentors number, a lot of people have just joined just now. So for them, I'm just writing the mentors number once again. All right. So this is the number, WhatsApp number. सिर्फ WhatsApp आपको करना है, and our team will guide you further. Okay. So this is the Pareto analysis 80-20 principle. Everybody is aware about Pareto? Just give me yes in the chat box. Pareto analysis देखा है 80-20 principle. Yes. So what we do in the Pareto analysis? In the Pareto analysis, what they have done is types of errors. They have collected the data of types of errors, and they have arranged in the descending order. That's it. Okay. So remit created within with incorrect information is the highest frequency error. Then the second one is incorrect information updated in AR optimizer application. So these are the basically Pareto का बनाया हुआ है. This is from the from our Minitab software itself. Okay. So from this software, from this Pareto analysis, what we are getting is remit created with incorrect information is 33.5% contribution. Okay. Incorrect information updated in AR optimizer. Now we don't know the details of it, just for our understanding. Is 10% contributor. Missed and updated incorrect unresolved reason is 4%. So if we add these up, these are the top contributors. If we focus on these, we will get the maximum impact on our problem. Okay, so these are the biggest contributors where we have to focus. Okay, now, so then comes the process capability analysis. What they have done, please explain. Please explain what, Manojji, what do you want me to explain? Which process you want me to explain? Pareto? Yeah, they're not 80%. It's okay. See, what happens, you know, let's say if you see here, they have selected this. You can go up to 80%. So let's say if I have to focus on 80%, maybe ये थोड़ा सा लंबा भी जा सकता है, maybe यहाँ तक आ सकता है. Okay, does not matter. But we have just taken the top 4 contributors. Unka bhi contribution maybe 55 to 60% hoga. Okay, yes. So Pareto analysis is the analysis where we basically collect the data of the errors. Okay, wherever the defects are there, collect the data of the defects and the frequency. कौन सा डिफेक्ट कितनी बार आया है? इफ यू रिमेंबर येलो बेल्ट में वी डू दिस एक्सरसाइज अबाउट द चेक बाउंसिंग केसेस. रिमेंबर दिस एक्सरसाइज चेक बाउंसिंग केसेस के लिए हम लोग करते हैं. So what are the types of check bounces, and then what are the frequency of check bounces, and then we put it in the Pareto, and Pareto will tell us what are the the biggest contributors. The same thing which is done here. Okay, super. So then, so these are the contributors. Then comes the process capability analysis. Of course, see, in the PowerPoint presentation, we are not showing all the things in the presentation. Okay, very limited information, only because the top management does not have huge time. If let's say they are reviewing 5 projects to 10 projects, okay, then they may not have that much of time to check all the details of the project, but highlights you have to show to the management. Okay, yeah, top 6 will contribute to 80%. Exactly, very good. Okay, now coming back to process capability, how they have done it. So the current accuracy is 97.46%. Okay, desired accuracy is 99%, right? So right now what they have done is the current defect rate. So if the accuracy is 97.46, what is the defect? Is 2.54 percentage. So if accuracy is 97.46, what is remaining is your defect rate. Correct? Everybody is clear with this? Just type yes in the chat box. Accuracy is 97.46. So 100 minus 97.46 equals to 2.54% is your defect rate percentage. Clear hai? Out of 100, 2.54 is getting errors. Okay, now how do you convert that into a sigma level? Through this. Okay, so for example, understand this very simple one. When we have the 6 sigma process, okay, this one, we have 3.4 defects per million. Everybody remember this? Now 3.4 defects per million, if I convert into percentage, it becomes 0.00034 percentage. See, in the nutshell, if I have, this is my process, let me take a white one. So if this is my process, okay, in the 6 sigma process, 99.6 99.99966 percentage, 99.99966 percentage will be accurate within the specification limit, and what is remaining? 0.00034 percentage will be outside of this specification limit. That will be a defect. Clear? That is what is shown here. Clear, everybody? Just like this in the chat box. Clear hai? Everybody just give me yes. Okay, now this is percentage. If this percentage, if I convert into per million, that will be 3.4 per million. So see, it is like this, 0.00034 percentage, मतलब per 100. So per million कितना होगा ये? 3.4 होगा, ये per million होगा. It's like 100 में इतना 0.00034. So 1 million में कितने आएंगे डिफेक्ट्स? 3.4 डिफेक्ट्स. क्लियर? हाँ, अभी सिग्मा शिफ्ट में नहीं आता हूं, वो अलग ही बॉक्स ओपन होगा. लेट्स फोकस ये बेसिक पे फोकस करेंगे. ठीक है ना? ठीक है, क्लियर है? ये फंडा क्लियर हो गया? ठीक है, वो 1.5 सिग्मा शिफ्ट के लिए मैं अलग से एक सेशन लूंगा. ठीक है, क्लियर है? नाउ देन same goes with this one. Okay, same goes with when we have 5 sigma process 233. So this is where it will be 0.0233 percentage. When we have 4 sigma process, now what was our percentage? It was 2. क्या था वो? 54, correct? 54 कुछ तो था ना, 2.54 percentage. So that will fall somewhere between 3 to 4 sigma process, correct? So let's go back to So there is a table as well, conversion table given in your major phase, where we will see here the conversion is, now you can see DPMO. यहां पे देखिए डीपीएमओ को हम लोग अगर चेक करेंगे, सो our process is what, 2.56. Okay, so this is 2.56. कहां पे आएगा? 2.56 परसेंटेज, राइट? तो परसेंटेज को अगर आप कन्वर्ट करेंगे, इफ आई गो बैक, लेट मी जस्ट गो बैक वंस अगेन, लेट मी गो बैक वंस अगेन। सो यहां पे देखिए 2.56, ओके, 2.54 है ना, 2.54, ओके। सो 2.54 similar to this is 66,000, right? If per million, if I convert, so 2.54 को अगर मैंने कन्वर्ट किया तो that will be 25,400 per million. Everybody with me? I'm just extrapolating this just like this. Okay, ये वाला आप एक्सप्लेन, ये वाला देखिए 6.7 परसेंटेज पर मिलियन कितना हो गया? 66.807. ओके, लाइक 67,000. ओके, सो 2.54 का अगर आप पर मिलियन कन्वर्ट करोगे दैट विल बी 25,400. ओके, इसका जस्ट एक, देन लेट्स गो बैक टू द डेटा, एंड 24,500 का, नहीं कितना, एक मिनट, 25,400, 25,400 का ये देखेंगे, डीपीएमओ देखेंगे, गो टू दिस थर्ड कॉलम, 25,400 will be somewhere between 3.5 to 3.4 sigma level. Can you see here? यहां पे देखिए बॉटम में, आप अगर बॉटम में फोकस करोगे तो यहां पे आपको देखेगा 3.5 to 3.6 सिग्मा के बीच में आपका प्रोसेस आएगा. Sorry, 3.4 to 3.5. Okay, so let's say it will be around 3.5 sigma process. Clear? Approximately we can say. Clear hai guys? Just type yes in the chat box. So defect rate se we can find out the sigma level. Super clear with this? Just type yes. So right now my process is 3.5 sigma process and we want to improve this. Okay. Once this is done, then we'll go to the analyze phase. Okay. In the analyze phase, we do cause and effect, fishbone, like man, machine, method, measurement, mother nature, material, and everything. So I highly recommend you guys, first you do this. Okay. First you do this. Nowadays, we have calculated, okay, we have what you can say, suggested that go to the fishbone analysis, go to that, what you can say, go to the chat GPT, go to the AI tools, and along with the AI tools also do the fishbone analysis. Okay, you will get a lot of detail inside as well. Okay, एग्जैक्ट डेसिमल्स को कैलकुलेट करने के लिए एक फॉर्मूला भी है, एक एक्सेल टेम्पलेट भी है, हमारे डॉक्यूमेंट पे दिया हुआ है. ओके, आप वो यूज कर सकते हैं. एग्जैक्ट डेसिमल टू 3.546 उस प्रकार से भी आप कर सकते हो. देयर इज अ फॉर्मूला गिवन and you can use that formula. Subhash ji, okay? Clear? So fishbone analysis, man, machine, method, material, measurement, and mother nature. There are 6 M's in which you have to find out all the primary causes. Okay. Now, once these primary causes are done, so first you have to do it with a group. Then you can add certain primary causes with the help of AI tools as well, like ChatGPT. ChatGPT में भी डालो. I want to do fishbone analysis for this. So whatever is the detailed what you can say description, आप डाल दो चैट जीपीटी में, and चैट जीपीटी also will give you some of the causes as well, probable causes. उसमें से आपके किस में है उसको आपको लेना है, and then you have to go for the root cause analysis, RCA. Okay, what is root cause analysis? Take the cause one by one and then you identify the root causes, y1, y2, y3, y4. Yes, you remember that Juran Institute video which is shown in the yellow belt, right? So that the statue is deteriorating. Why? Because of this, because of the bird dropping. Why? Because of the spiders. And why? Because of this. So this is how the Y analysis happens. Okay. So from the primary causes, you have to go one by one till you get the root causes. Okay. Now, root cause should be actionable and should be within your control, because this process can go very long. Okay. It can go to Russia Ukraine war, it can go to global warming. हमें वहां तक नहीं जाना है. Okay. We have to stop where we can take some action, and that remains in the control. When I say in the control, in our organization's control. Are you understanding? ऐसे नहीं होना है कि ऐसे नहीं बोलना है कि नो ये मेरे कंट्रोल में नहीं है, मेरे बॉस के कंट्रोल में, सो आई एम लीविंग दिस. नो, in your organization's control, if you can do something about it, that is your root cause. Okay, this is called root cause analysis. Simple why, and you can, again, you can take help of ChatGPT in the why analysis as well. Start using the AI tools as much as possible in the projects. We have also started doing this. You also can start doing this, and if possible, share the results in the community with us as well, so that other people also can learn from it. Okay, superb. So this is root cause analysis. Then after that comes the validation of the root causes, where we do hypothesis testing, regression, okay, design of experimentation, something like that. So here they want to basically check, okay, whether we want to determine if there is a relationship between the number of training hours provided to the IOB employees and their accuracy rate. That means जितने घंटे का ट्रेनिंग उनको देते हैं एंड उसका एक्यूरेसी रेट पे, उसके डिफेक्ट पे क्या इंपैक्ट पड़ता है. ओके, सो अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर एक्सपीरियंस, दैट more the training, less will be the errors, or better will be the accuracy rate, and they wanted to just check with the help of regression. Okay, so they have collected the data of 20 employees, okay, and they have collected the accuracy rate as well. So 20 employees का training का data लिया and their accuracy का data लिया, and they check that with the help of regression. Okay, so this is the basic data. What is, let's say for example, employee number 1, has undergone some 12 hours of training, 14 hours of training, etc. And these are the respective accuracy rate, and they put it in the regression analysis. And this is the regression analysis basically showing up. Okay. Now, in the regression analysis, you can see here, this is, so there are 3 types of, relationship you will find. If you find this kind of, what I can say, this is called positive correlation. Okay, positive correlation. If you find a trend like going like this, it's called negative correlation. What does it mean? Positive और negative मतलब क्या है? This is the x-axis and this is y-axis, right? X is the horizontal, y is the vertical axis. Now, when x is increasing, the y is also increasing. That is a positive correlation. When x is decreasing, x is increasing, y is decreasing, that is called negative correlation. And there is a third option, which will be like a flatter line. Okay, whatever you do with your x, there is nothing happening on the y. That is called no correlation. Clear? These are the 3 major trends you will find out in the linear regression models. Okay, if you go to quadratic and the cubic models, which will be covered in the black belt level model, which is the advanced level, but for the linear you will find these 3 models. So out of this, which one is this? Type in the chat box. Positive है, negative है कि no correlation है? Type in the chat box. So here on the x-axis you have got the training hours. So ये है x-axis और ये है y-axis, the accuracy. Yes, so it is showing a positive trend, right? And how strong is the trend? You can find from the R square value, which is 36.9. So almost 37%. Eh? So when R square value is between 0 to 35, okay, so it is called a low correlation. When it is between 35 to 65, it is moderate, okay, and 65 above, it is a strong correlation. Okay, so right now, strong correlation. So right now, this X and Y has got a moderate correlation, we can see, but this trend is there. So the training hours are impacting the accuracy rate. So you can focus on the training hours. That is what it is suggesting. Clear, everybody? This is called regression analysis. Everybody is clear about this? Just give me yes in the chat box. So all the new members, we have separate sessions on regression, because every tool here, see, I'm not covering the tools in details today, okay? Because every tools regression के ऊपर एक एक दो दो घंटा हम लोगों ने सेशन लिया है with multiple examples, mini tab exercise, etc. Okay? Yes. So यहाँ पे हमें क्या देखना है? Okay. What do you want me to repeat, Deepak? So right now this is my X. So this is my X, which is my training hours. So ये कितने training hours दिए हैं? So this is my X axis and this is my Y axis, right? So कितने training hours and कितने accuracy rate है, right? Yes, scatter plot ना, scatter plot. So scatter plot क्या है? Scatter plot और regression में क्या फर्क है? Scatter plot is just a plot of X and Y. It just shows the correlation. Okay. In regression, you get the line of best fit, you get the R square details, and you get this equation as well, the prediction equation. This is called a regression. Okay. So first we plot the scatter plot, and over and above we get three additional information: line of best fit, the this is called regression analysis, right? So x-axis पे training hours and y-axis पे accuracy rate we have plotted, and then software will plot this line of best fit, which to plot this they take the least square method का use करते हैं. Okay. Along with that, there is a R square value. There is a formula to calculate R square value, and there is a formula to calculate all this, this equation as well. Okay. So once we calculate this, then we get a clarity about our. So right now, what it seems is there is a moderate correlation between the training hours and accuracy, and there is a positive correlation. That means more the training hours, more will be the accuracy. That means you can give more and more training, refresher training to the employees. Are you clear? This is what it is indicating. Clear है everybody? If you want to improve the accuracy, ज़्यादा training दे दो, okay? और refresher trainings दे दो, ताकि employees का accuracy can increase. Clear यहाँ तक everybody? Just give me yes in the chat box. Superb, superb. Thank you, thank you. Now, once the validation is done, then we come to the improve phase, and improve phase, we do what? Scamper. Scamper, remember everybody? Remember scamper? हम लोग yellow belt पे भी cover करते हैं इसको, right? Can you see the same tools? Project Charter, cause and effect, Y analysis, Scamper, Pareto. All of this we have covered in the yellow belt as well. How many of you realize this? Just type yes in the chat box. All the new members. See, ये green belt level का project है, इसमें भी ये tools use होते हैं. Have you realized this? So अगर आप ये basic tools के ऊपर आपका control आ गया ना, that's it. Okay, आपका 50-60% का काम हो चुका है. Are you understanding? So this is the basic fundamental है जो आपको clear करना है. ठीक है? So Scamper is what? Substitute, combine, add up, modify, put together, element and rearrange. So this is the brainstorming tool which basically identifies various ideas which can help us to generate ideas. So we take the root causes and we generate different ideas. Okay, this is just a snapshot taken for this. Okay, when this is done, then we make the implementation action plan. Which idea to be implemented and who will implement it, what is the status of that. That is called implementation action plan. Once it is done, then we basically go to the control phase where we make a control plan. How do we basically take the control on our excess which are there? So in the control phase, what we do generally is, you remember y is equal to function of x, right? So we monitor y, and we control x's. That means, just take a simple example of test of the t, which is our y. I want to improve the test of the t. So I will monitor. I will take the reading of test of the t every time. That is the monitoring. And I will have a very strong control on quantity of sugar, quantity of milk, quantity of tea powder, quantity of water, and all these elements. Okay, so I will have a very strong control, and to bring that control, I have this control plan. Okay, so what are we doing is, what are the process steps involved here? Again, the same SIPOC process steps have to be written, and what you will monitor and what you will control, that plan you have to make, And who will do that? Who's responsible? What corrective action, if any fluctuation happens? For example, instead of society tea, let's say you are using society tea every day to make the cup of tea. Instead of society tea, let's say Taj Mahal tea comes. Then what is your immediate action? That is corrective, preventive measures. What you will do, that is something which you have to write in the control plan. Okay, just to make sure that this is basically controlled. Okay, and this is done. Then you start getting some results, and those can be monitored in the control charts as well. So this is a control chart, and this is called stage control chart. Okay, staged control charts. This is a simple eye chart basically which has been plotted, where you can see this is the before, okay, and this is a during, and this is after. So before is the individual values. Okay, the average line is 97%. You can see here. So let me just plot it over here. So this is the average, which was very close to 97 something. And this is during this, they have seen some improvement. And after this, they have reached up to 99.1%. And the variation also has been reduced. So you can see the huge variation before and very less variation after the improvement of this. Okay. This is called the staged control chart. Eye chart hi hai ye, simple eye chart hai, but into various stages. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll just go back. Which slide? Last slide. Okay. ये मैं बाय द वे ये पूरा डॉक्यूमेंट मैं आपको देने वाला हूं. आई थिंक दिस इज लास्ट स्लाइड. ओके, रिजल्ट क्या है? तो आईओबी एक्यूरेसी इंप्रूव्ड फ्रॉम 97.46 to 99%. डीपीएमओ decreased from 24,000 to 60. After that also they calculated that. Okay. And process cycle time decreased. So these are the side effects. Okay, side improvements they have got. Cycle time भी 3 दिन से लेके 2 दिन में कम हुआ है. And CSAT score improved from 85% to 90%. And they have got some $1 million saving as a financial impact as well. Okay. Yeah, IOBs in behalf of, okay, IBO या IOB. Let me just check that. वो first इसमें था ना. Let me show you that. हाँ, insurance on behalf. Insurance on behalf. Okay. Insurance on behalf. CSAT क्या होता है? Anybody? CSAT क्या होता है? Type in the chat box. हाँ, somebody was asking. CSAT क्या? CSAT का full form डालिए. करते कि नहीं? CSAT स्कोर करते कि नहीं आपके कंपनी में? हाँ जी, ये आप कोई तो पूछ रहा, राइट? कस्टमर सेटिस्फैक्शन. वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. So that is customer satisfaction score, right? So अलग अलग कंपनीज ये करते हैं. So किसने पूछा था ये? This one you wanted, right? By the way, this entire document I will put below the हाँ, you can take the screenshot. ये पूरा डॉक्यूमेंट में शेयर करने वाला हूं, ठीक है? सुपर. सो दिस प्रोजेक्ट हैज गिवन यू सम क्लैरिटी कि कैसे स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोसेस प्रोजेक्ट किया जाता है, and how do you. So our role is just to follow the step by step process till the time you reach your goal. Clear everybody? Did you get some kind of clarity? Just give me yes in the chat box. Super. Fantastic. So we have got the templates ready made available in your green belt and a black belt. You can just download the Excel templates and start applying those templates in your process as well. Okay. Super. So I'm just opening the question and answer right now. So for the new members, to have any question, this is the forum where you can actually clarify your doubts and ask the question. You can just have to raise your hand. There is a raise hand option over there. ऐसा हाथ दिखेगा. Okay. उसके ऊपर just click करिएगा तो आपका हाथ flash होगा. So that we will go one by one if you have any question. Okay. चलिए. Any question you have regarding the today's session, or regarding any project you are doing, or maybe black belt or master black belt or anything of that sort? Okay. Yeah. Meanwhile, from tomorrow onwards, we are starting our black belt hackathon. Okay. Now, black belt hackathon meaning we are going to go through the black belt content in the next 3 days. Okay. So hackathon will start at 7 p.m. till 9:30, 9:45 तक जाएगा. ठीक है? And all 3 days. And after the 3 days, you can, if you have already cleared your green belt certification, you can go for the black belt certification exam as well. Okay. even new people also should join this session because you will get lot of insights about anyways आपको ग्रीन बेल्ट और ब्लैक बेल्ट दोनों भी करने हैं, करेक्ट? तो आपको थोड़ा सा आगे का भी थोड़ा सा आइडिया आ जाएगा एंड इट विल बी phenomenal experience that will be the guaranteed. Okay, so you will have a lot of minute ab exercises. हम लोग तीनों भी दिन minute ab exercise करेंगे. You will learn design of experiments. You will learn advanced hypothesis. So if you are very new, it will be a little heavy for you initially. But if you sit with the open mind, okay, anyways, it will be very useful for your black belt content. Okay, so I will invite all of you to attend the black belt certification hackathon, which will happen from tomorrow. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's 3 days. 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. 9:30 to 9:45 p.m. तक हो जाएगा. It will be question answer open होगा, forum होगा, and you can interact. Okay. Any question for today's? If no, then we will start. Our meditation as well. No question. समझ में तो आया ना भाई? जो भी क्लियर किया समझ में तो आया ना? Just type yes or no in the chat box. अच्छा, आपने क्वेश्चन पूछा है क्या? नहीं देखा. Can you just post it again, please? I think it would have gone up. Yeah, NPS also similar. Net Promoter Score. Yes. Uh, can you go back once to control? What is your question? पता नहीं. I know the flow. I started with green belt, but you asked to go through the masterclass archive and then ebook. No. Okay, let me ask. Yeah, let me clarify this. Yeah, good that you have asked this question. All the new members, okay, all the new members, do not go to masterclass. Masterclass archive क्या है? What is masterclass archive? Masterclass archive is a खजाना. आपको मास्टर क्लास में कब जाना है? वंस यू हैव बीन थ्रू योर ब्लैक बेल्ट, मास्टर ब्लैक बेल्ट होने के बाद आप उसमें जाके भयंकर स्विमिंग कर सकते हो एंड यू विल लव दिस. दे आर द रिकॉर्डेड सेशन जस्ट लाइक दिस टुडे सेशन ना. ओके, नाउ फॉर एग्जांपल, नाउ इफ यू हैव गॉन थ्रू, लेट्स से दिस सेशन इज अबाउट एनोवा का हम लोगों ने सेशन लिया था लास्ट टाइम, राइट? नाउ यू आर इनटू master black belt level and you want to go deeper into ANOVA, then you go to masterclass archive and just search ANOVA and you will find lot of ANOVA live sessions. So those are the sessions you need to check just to deepening your knowledge. Right now in the green belt level, don't go to masterclass archive, don't go to ebook library. Just stick to your green belt, after green belt, black belt. Clear everybody? All the new members especially. So निश्चय जी ने जो क्वेश्चन पूछा है, ये सभी नए मेंबर्स के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ओके, सो ग्रीन बेल्ट आपको करना है एंड उसके बाद में आपको ब्लैक बेल्ट पे फोकस करना है. उसके बाद में आपके पास ये कोर्स का एक्सेस रहेगा, उसके बाद में आप देख सकते हो. बट बिफोर दैट डोंट गो देयर, इट विल बी डिस्ट्रैक्शन फॉर यू. ओके, बिकॉज दे आर लॉन्ग फॉर्म कॉन्टेंट. सी, ग्रीन बेल्ट ब्लैक बेल्ट पे हम लोगों ने क्या किया है? वी जस्ट हैव टेकन व्हाट इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर योर सर्टिफिकेशन, दैट मच ऑफ देयर इन द कोर्स कॉन्टेंट, दैट्स इट. उतना ही कोर्स में डाला है, उतना ही आप करिए, आपके नोट्स निकालिए, give the examination, give the certification. That is the most important. Certification is the beginning of the journey. Write down in your notes right now. Certification is not the end, it's a beginning. उसके बाद हमारा लर्निंग, हमारा प्रोग्रेशन कंटिन्यू रहेगा. अंडरस्टैंड दिस? ठीक है. सो फर्स्ट द ग्रीन बेल्ट, आफ्टर ग्रीन बेल्ट सर्टिफिकेशन गो टू द ब्लैक बेल्ट. ठीक है निश्चय जी, आर यू क्लियर विद दिस? जस्ट टाइप यस. एंड ऑल द न्यू मेंबर्स, आर यू क्लियर through this question? Are you clear with this? Then if you are missing the live session, उसका recording आप देख सकते हो. ठीक है? हाँ जी, दत्तात्रेय जी, don't worry, the recording will be available in masterclass archive. Can somebody type masterclass archive in the chat box, please? Everybody, the people who have just attended late, masterclass archive आपको करना है. Okay? और ग्रीन बेल्ट को सिर्फ ग्रीन बेल्ट का कोर्स चले, कोर्स नंबर 1 ग्रीन बेल्ट. Just go step by step. Open the green belt course. Let me check if I have open with me. Just let me check that. I think I have got open. Now, for example, when you log into your, your LMS system, learning management system, I hope everybody has got login details, right? Anybody sitting in the room जिनको login ID password पता नहीं है, just give me in the chat box. जिनको पता नहीं है कि what is the login ID and password. हाँ जी, पार्थ जी, वी हैव गॉट लॉट ऑफ मिनी टैप सेशंस. बहुत सारे मिनी टैप हो गए. इवन आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट यू टू ज्वाइन अवर हैकेथॉन एज वेल. बहुत सारे मिनट एक्सरसाइज करेंगे हम लोग. Presentation not available in masterclass archive. All the presentations are available in masterclass archive. I'll show you that. पहले ये क्लियर कर लेते. कोर्स 1 आपको जाना है. वंस यू लॉग इन, कोर्स 1 को जाना है. ओके, which is Lean Six Sigma Green Belt certification, and just go through this. Okay, so understand this. Just go step by step. So you can see here 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 7 minutes. These are small video lectures. आपको इससे थ्रू जाना है. एंड यू नीड टू जस्ट टेक द नोट्स. क्लियर? जस्ट फ्लो. दिस इज द एग्जैक्ट सीक्वेंस यू हैव टू फॉलो. डोंट जंप. डिफाइन फेज, मेजर फेज, एनालाइज, इंप्रूवमेंट, कंट्रोल. ये पूरा स्टेप बाय स्टेप दिया हुआ है. इट विल टेक एटलीस्ट 2 to 3 weeks फॉर यू टू कंप्लीट दिस. इफ यू स्पेंड हाफ एन आवर एवरी डे, 2-3 हफ्ते में कंप्लीट हो जाएगा. और ब्लैक बेल्ट के लिए 4 हफ्ते लग जाएंगे, 4 से 5 हफ्ते. सो द चैलेंज विच आई एम गिविंग यू इज 60 days challenge. The moment you start the sessions, within 60 days, you should complete green belt and black belt both. Okay? Yeah, Vikram ji, if you don't have login ID password, मैंने जो आपको नंबर दिया हुआ है, anybody who is having the challenge with this login ID password etc, ये नंबर पे आपको व्हाट्सएप करना है. एंड देन आपको यहां पे जाना है. ओके, हाँ, यस. सो आई एम जस्ट कमिंग बैक टू हाउ यू कैन एक्सेस दी दिस वन. आई एम जस्ट शोइंग यू दैट क्विकली. ये आपका ये आपका पैनल नहीं है, ये मेरा इसका पैनल है. हाँ जी. तो आपको ना ये मास्टर क्लास आर्काइव कुछ इस प्रकार से दिखेगा. ओके, आई शो यू दैट. वंस यू लॉग इन टू LMS सिस्टम, you will find Lean Six Sigma Masterclass Archive. Okay, everybody listen to me very carefully. Lean Six Sigma Masterclass Archive. So, right from the beginning, whatever sessions have been there, everything has been recorded and kept here. Almost 310 sessions, you can see here. 310 sessions are there. So, if you just scroll down at the bottom, आपको scroll down करना है नीचे. ये तो कि इतने पूरे sessions है. Scroll down at the bottom, you will find the sessions recording. Look and see, last recording was ANOVA with Minitab. Deepak ji, this is your session which you're asking for. ANOVA with Minitab with the date 1/2/25. So आपको क्या करना है? Scroll सबसे bottom पे करना है. Clear everybody? And this is the last one. So this is just go through this training tips and techniques everybody. Okay, ये 27. So आपको date भी मिलेगा, आपको topic भी मिलेगा. Clear? Super clear everybody. Just give me yes in the chat box. Deepak ji, are you clear with this? हाँ, तो ये सभी उसके नीचे मिल जाएंगे. इफ आई स्टार्ट दिस, लेट मी, आप उस पर स्टार्ट करिए. वीडियोस के नीचे ना उसके नोट्स होते हैं. ओके, सो दिस इज अ वीडियो, और वीडियो के नीचे जो भी है, सो दिस आर द नोट्स. और इफ मिनिटैब एक्सरसाइज आर देयर, ओके, मिनिटैब एक्सरसाइज आपको आप देख सकते हो. अगर वहां पे कोई प्रेजेंटेशन नहीं होगा, सो देयर विल नॉट बी एनी पीपीटी. दीज आर द मिनिटैब फाइल्स जो कि वो सेशन में यूज किए गए थे. तो आप यहां से डाउनलोड कर सकते हो, उसको एक्सरसाइज कर सकते हो. क्लियर? एवरीबॉडी जस्ट गिव मी यस. गॉट इट? फंटास्टिक, सुपर. चलिए, एनी फर्दर क्वेश्चन? Ask the question. Don't shy away of asking the question. आप unmute करके भी पूछ सकते हो. Superb. No question? हाँ जी, आप ज्यादा टाइम दोगे तो जल्दी कंप्लीट हो जाएगा ना. सुभाष जी, एब्सोल्युटली यस. इफ यू कैन गिव मोर टाइम, यू कैन कंप्लीट इट फास्टर. हाँ, आप कर सकते हो, बट सी, completing is not the objective. Understanding is the objective. Understand this. If you can do it with the same comprehension, there is no limitation. Okay, जैसे कि मैं आपको येलो बेल्ट में दिखाता हूं. हमारे एक जो स्टूडेंट थे, प्रतीश पॉल कर, he was from IT profession. He has completed green belt, black belt because he wanted to switch as soon as possible. तो उन्होंने 3 हफ्ते में दोनों भी कंप्लीट कर 3 हफ्ते में. आप उससे पहले भी कर सकते हो, बट provided you have the time, you have the exactly, so you can do this. Absolutely yes. There is no like आपको इतना टाइम स्पेंड करना है, नहीं. आपका अंडरस्टैंडिंग इंपॉर्टेंट है. सर्टिफिकेट हैज गॉट अ वैल्यू टिल द टाइम यू गेट अ कॉल फॉर द इंटरव्यू. इंटरव्यू में आपको क्या कहना है? आपका नॉलेज है, आपका इंफॉर्मेशन, राइट, आपका कॉन्फिडेंस है. दैट यू हैव टू बेसिकली गेन. ठीक है? क्लियर एवरीबॉडी? एंड मोर द टाइम, you can shorten the time, time for certification. बट अगेन सर्टिफिकेशन इज द बिगिनिंग ऑफ अवर जर्नी. ठीक है जी. चलिए, थैंक यू वेरी मच. अभी हम लोग क्या करते हैं, नेक्स्ट 10-15 मिनट्स विल डू अ फंटास्टिक मेडिटेशन. ओके, एंड देन वी विल स्विच ऑफ, क्लोज ऑफ अवर सेशन. ओके, तो लेट मी जस्ट, हाँ जी, तो ये हो गया. चलिए, सो एवरीबडी रेडी, जस्ट रिलैक्स हो जाइए. नाउ दिस सेशन, या आई एम जस्ट, हाँ, ओके, यहाँ पे है. All right. Now, what we have started is recently is the meditations, because a lot of people are not aware of. So I'm trained in Lean Six Sigma. I'm a full time consultant trainer in Lean Six Sigma. Apart from that, I am a life coach, as a certified life coach from ICF as well, International Coaching Federation. And through that, I coach a lot of people in, what you can say, a lot of things, which not only the to enhance the performance, but to grow internally as well. Internally meaning spiritually, grow, mentally, emotionally. So a lot of things which we cover, and one of the very important thing is meditation. Okay, how many of you guys do meditation? Just type me in the chat box. Yes, inner self, exactly. How many of you do meditation regularly? Just type me in the chat box, everybody. Fantastic, super. So please, so this is my request. Okay. See, understand this. Uh, the lot of advantages you will get the moment to start meditating. Okay. If you're not meditating, at least start with a 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It will give you a lot of clarity. Your stress level will go down. Okay. Your chakras will get balanced. Your energy will get balanced. Okay. You will start healing your inner wounds. Emotional balance हो जाएगा. बहुत सारे advantages will start getting it. Okay. Yes. So what we'll do is, yes. So Ismail ji, what we'll do is, we'll do a small meditation today. Okay. We have just recently started, and we will start this practice in every live session. Okay. Would you love this? After at the end of the live session, we'll end with the meditation. Is it okay with everybody? Yes. Yes. And it is really helpful. Or what happens when somebody uh, does it practically, that will give lot of, if I tell you, no, every day you have to do the meditation. Okay, I know not many people will do the regular meditating people will definitely do it, but the people who have not started yet, they will, हल कल से करते हैं, परसों से, they will procrastinate. That's why I've decided, let's make you sit in the live session and do it. Okay, चलिए, so शुरुआत करते हैं. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to talk about a topic. So every day I will cover a new topic. So today I'm going to cover a topic called something called anchoring. Okay, in the meditation we will learn a technique called anchoring today. Anchoring is a very famous um, hypnotic technique, or I would say NLP technique, neuro linguistic programming technique. Now anchoring kab karni hai? Now you guys would feel whenever you go for interview. Okay, whenever you go for a presentation, whenever you go to meet your top management person, how do you feel? Type in the chat box quickly. How do you feel? Type in the chat box, everybody. When you start presenting, presenting in front of 1,000 people, or you go to the interview, or go for the, you know tense, nervous, anxious, some tension in the stomach, low energy, not very sure exactly. Okay, so now what we will do is, we are going to change the state, this state what we have, okay, into something very positive, and at that positive momentum we are going to anchor that. And let me explain you that process. Okay, I will take you in a very small part. I will take you a little a self hypnosis stage में लेके जाऊंगा, alpha stage में लेके जाऊंगा. You will be very much conscious. You will listen to my voice. You will listen to my suggestions. And before we go there, now I'm just giving you 2 minutes. Okay, in the 2 minutes, you need to think about the the happiest moment and the most confident moment of your life. Okay, think about it. Okay, the most confident moment when you felt, it can be when you got your first job offer. That could be that moment. Or it can be something like you propose to your most loving partner, and the partner said yes. Okay, that could be the moment when you got it, like, yes, I did it. Okay, everybody got that moment. Think about it. Think about it for a moment. The moment you got it, just type got it in the chat box. वो कोई भी हो सकता है moment. When you felt the top of the world, when you felt like this is the moment of my life. Okay, आपके हर एक जिंदगी में एटलीस्ट एक एक तो वो मोमेंट होगा. करेक्ट? गॉट इट एवरीबॉडी? सो इट कैन बी सक्सेस इन द इंटरव्यू, इट कैन बी अ प्रेजेंटेशन जिसमें आपको बहुत सक्सेस मिला था, इट कैन बी द मैन ऑफ द मैच यू वन ड्यूरिंग योर कॉलेज और ड्यूरिंग योर स्कूल. इट कैन बी एनीथिंग. एवरीबॉडी गॉट इट? एटलीस्ट वन. हमें वन चाहिए, वो द बेस्ट मोमेंट ऑफ योर लाइफ. अभी द बेस्ट मोमेंट अगर नहीं आता है, तो जो भी बेस्ट आ रहा है आपके सामने, इमीडिएटली जस्ट क्लोज योर आईज एंड वॉट एवर बेस्ट मोमेंट कम्स इन योर माइंड, दैट इज योर बेस्ट मोमेंट राइट नाउ. Just like got it with the moment you got it. Because we are going to use that experience into this meditation right now today. And we are going to anchor ourselves, at that position. Got it, everybody? I'm waiting for everybody to get that. मिलने के बाद मुझे बताइए मिल गया. Got it. Super. Okay. Now what we'll do is, I hope you are relaxed. Okay. The people who are driving and on the road, please do not try this right now. Okay. We will just go a little deeper into the trance. I will just give you the suggestions and then just focus here. And after, I will make you visualize that experience. And at that moment, at the peak moment, we will anchor that in our experience, and we will do something like this. Okay, like this. Okay. Or something like yes. Everybody got this idea? The moment I will take you to that experience, then we will do like this, or we will just say, just like our fist, and just say yes. Are you clear? Just like yes in the chat box. At that point in time, at the peak time, we'll have to anchor with this kind of actions, like this or yes. So you decide whichever is feasible to you. Clear? Fantastic. Chaliyo. So let me also close my video. You can also close your eyes, sit, relax, maybe just take a sip of water, because it will take another 10 minutes for us to go into the trance, into the alpha state, and there we will do this anchoring. Okay, just take a sip of water right now. All right, super. Just relax yourself. Close your eyes. You're very relaxed. If possible, just close your right nostril with your thumb. Your right nostril, just close your right nostril with your thumb, and just breathe in and breathe out with your left nostril. Okay? Just breathe in from your left nostril and breathe out from your left nostril only. The moment you do that, it relaxes you immediately. Just close your right nostril and just slowly breathe in and slowly breathe out from your left nostril. Just one more time. Slowly breathe in and slowly breathe out from your left nostril. It is giving you a complete relaxation in your complete body and mind. Slowly breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Just relax. My every word is taking you deeper and deeper into relaxation. Now imagine you are sitting in the garden on a fantastic bench, on a beautiful wooden bench. You are just sitting and you are barefooted. आपने पैर में कुछ भी पहना नहीं है. You can feel the grass. Okay. You can feel the touch of the grass. And imagine you are sitting in the garden, a beautiful garden, a lush green garden. There are birds, there are small animals like rabbits. They're wandering around you. It's a beautiful environment around you, fantastic environment. You are breathing in and breathing out. Now, I'm just putting your focus onto your complete portion till your waist. Okay, complete leg portion, including your feet, including your legs, your thighs muscles, your hips. Okay, so at the count of 1 to 5, you are relaxing all the muscles from your feet till your waist, till your hips. Okay, I'm just counting them. One, it is relaxing. Two, all the feet, all the leg muscles, all the thighs muscles. Three, four, and five. Your entire feet, legs, thighs, and hips all are relaxed now. Completely relaxed. Just breathe very slowly. Every breath is relaxing you and taking you deeper, deeper to the alpha state. Let's focus on the body part, your back, your stomach, your chest, your shoulders, and your hands. On the count of 5, all these muscles are going to get relaxed. 1, all your stomach, all your muscles, your back, your shoulder, your chest. 2, 3, slowly, slowly they are getting relaxed. 4 and 5, they are relaxed, completely relaxed. So your complete body from your feet till your shoulder, your fingers, your hands, muscles, everything is completely relaxed and you're enjoying this. And every breath is taking you to the deeper and deeper trance. Now let's focus on the neck and your face and your head, all the muscles. On the count of 1 to 5, we are relaxing all the muscles from your neck to your head, everything. 1, your face is getting relaxed. 2, your neck muscles getting completely relaxed. 3, your head, everything is relaxing completely. All the stress is gone. 4 and 5, your complete body is relaxed and you are enjoying this state of complete ecstasy right now. Wow. How wonderful you're feeling. You are completely relaxed stage. Now, in front of you with the closed eyes only, we are just watching few steps. There are 5 steps exactly, and there is one door. Okay. And what we are going to do is we are going to go towards that door by climbing up those 5 steps. And every step will take us deeper, deeper, and deeper in our relaxation. And once we reach to that 5th stage, we are going to open the door and going to enter into this kind of a theater. Okay. So now on the count of 5, we are just started walking. We are just starting to walk towards that door. Step 1, we are relaxing. Just climb up. Step 2, we are taking that step. Step 3, towards that door. Step 4 and step 5, relax. Very, you are coming very close to the door. Just open that handle and just push that door inside, and you are entering into a theater. a very bright theater, and there is a screen in front of you. Now, what we are going to do is you are going to watch the exact same experience on that screen right in front of you. Just watch that as a movie, and you are within that movie, you are the main character. The best time of your life, where you are on the top of the world. You've got your best job, you've got your best spouse, you've got your business running, okay, maybe a birth of your first child. Whatever is your best experience of your life, it is bringing that joy, that experience. Just listen to that, those voices congratulating you. Congratulations, congratulations. You have done a fantastic job. You are the winner. You are the champion. You have done it. You have arrived. You have achieved it. Whatever you desired. This is the moment of your life. You are at that point in time. Are you experiencing that joy, that feeling? Now, at this point in time, what we are going to do is we are going to make one anchor, like this, or just say yes. Just say yes. Just say yes. Everybody, just say yes. Yes. At that point in time, just say yes. Let it get anchored over there. Just say yes. Just do this. Just make a fist and just punch it in the air and say, yes, I've done it. Yes, I'm the winner. I'm the champion. I can do it. I have done it several times, and this is the moment. This is my moment. This is my victory. I am victorious. Yes, yes. Just make your fist tighter with the confidence. Punch in there and just say yes. Just say yes. Superb. Now relax. Just feel that joy once again. Wow. Feel that moment once again. When you were on the top of the mountain, top of your life. You can sense that smile on your face. Your skin is brightened, your face is brightened. And you don't want to go back from this moment. Amazing. Amazing. So we have triggered that motion, and now we have triggered that anchor as well. So whenever we will do this yes activity, it will directly take us to that best moment of our life. Now, slowly, slowly, what we'll do is we'll just close that entire, our entire activity, close the door of the theater. This memory will be remaining with us permanently. The moment, whenever we say yes, that memory will again come back, and that all the chemicals will again secrete in our body and will give us the same experience once again. So we are just coming out of the theater, just close the door once again, and we are just stepping back, coming down from the staircase. I'm just counting 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, slowly come back again to the bench in the closed eyes. Still, that memory is very, very fresh in your mind, and you are still enjoying that. Now I'm just counting 1 to 5, and we are coming out of this state, of this alpha state, and coming to this conscious level. Okay. On the count of 5, 1, we are becoming aware. 2, 3, 4, and 5. On the count of 5, you can open your eyes very slowly. Rub your hands. Just put them on your eyes. Take a deep breath. Wow. Just say yes, everybody. Can I just say yes once again? How was this experience? Can you just type your experience in the chat box? How was this experience, by the way? Just type yes and just do this. Now, this technique is called, in the NLP technique, it's called neuro linguistic programming anchoring technique. In this, what we have done, I've just taken you to the trance, I've just taken you to the alpha stage where your brain frequency was reduced. Okay. And I took you to the happiest moment, the successful, the best moment of your life. Now, when do we use this? Whenever we feel nervous, whenever we feel tense, stressed, this is the time whenever you'll do yes or you do like this. Okay, those happy moments will get triggered. Those happy hormones, the chemicals will get secrete from your brain to your body, and you will become relaxed, you will become confident, and you will become a winner again. And so whenever you are entering, let's say for example, you want to enter into the room of your boss or for the interview. Okay, so you do this exercise, yes exercise, the anchoring exercise. Okay, आपको फिर से meditation नहीं करना है, आपको सिर्फ yes करना है. Now I would encourage you to do this exercise once again. Okay, two three times. Okay, till the time this anchor becomes permanent. Okay, this is one time we have done. You have to do it multiple times till the time this anchor becomes permanent. Then whenever you do this, yes, that memory will get triggered automatically, subconsciously. Clear, everybody? Just type yes in the chat box. Superb. So ये इसका प्रैक्टिस करना है, and that will take your consciousness to the next level. मजा आया कि नहीं? So shall I give such kinds of techniques to you in every session? 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever time permits. Yes? Fantastic. Superb. And we'll continue this. Okay. So we will close this. Tomorrow we'll connect again for our Black Belt Hackathon at 7 p.m. 7 to 9:30, 9:45 p.m. Okay? Till the time, keep learning, keep growing. This is Dinesh Patil signing off. Bye bye. Take care.